And today we end in Ukraine, where President Volodymyr Zelensky gave an interview with British media house The Guardian, where he stressed NATO's role in the region. President Zelensky said Ukraine's security guarantee would be incomplete without the United States. And he further added that the Trump administration should meet Ukrainian officials before a meeting between President Donald Trump and Vladimir Putin is finalized. Now, the White House and the Kremlin have been holding discussions on when the two leaders could possibly meet. And with the interaction expected soon, President Zelensky has offered a resolution to the conflict, which includes a land swap deal.
We will swap one territory for another. I don't know, we will see. But all our territories are important. There is no priority.
President Zelensky has offered to exchange the territory his troops hold in Russia's Kursk region in exchange for Ukrainian territory that has been captured by Russian forces since the war first began back in 2022. On Monday, President Donald Trump spoke to Fox News, where he said Ukraine could someday be Russian, a sentiment that was received well in Moscow but sparked fury in Kyiv. President Trump also stressed striking a rare earth minerals deal with Ukraine as part of the truce agreement.
You talked with Zelensky this week, sir?
Yeah, probably.
By telephone, what's your message?
He wants to make a deal. Let's see. We'll see. We're dealing with him, and I think they both want to make a deal, but we'll have to see. It's got to be done.
What is Zelensky?
Would have never happened if I were president. This would never have happened. Millions of people are dead.
Kellogg going to Ukraine this week, sir, or soon?
Yeah, he is. Keith Kellogg. General Kellogg is an excellent guy, and he's spending time doing various things. We have numerous people working on numerous different problems. You know, when I left office, wasn't long ago, a little more than 4 years ago, we had no wars, we didn't have problems. Now we got the whole world is blowing up, but we'll put out the fire.
In addition, Secretary of Defense Pete Hegseth said he is against deploying U.S. troops to Ukraine, whether a ceasefire is achieved or not.
The European continent deserves to be free from any aggression, but it ought be those in the neighborhood investing the most in that collective, individual and collective defense. That's common sense, as the president talks a lot about. Common sense is you defend your neighborhood and the Americans will come alongside you in helping in that defense. If and when that happens, and I believe it will, because of President Trump, most NATO countries are already close to 2%. We believe that needs to be higher. The president has said 5%. I think he's right.
Now, President Zelensky's land swap offer is a monumental shift in Kyiv's stance on territorial concessions. However, it is well known that Ukraine ceding territory to Putin has long been a part of President Donald Trump's plan, who often claimed that he would end the war on day one of taking office. Now, despite the flurry of talks and concessions, the roadmap to an eventual peace agreement remains murky and elusive. What is clear, if Donald Trump is the master negotiator he's always touted, those skills and more will sorely be needed to find an end to the nearly 4-year war.
We're calling the show Vantage. We hope you like what we put together for you. Touted as the minimum defense from that video. India's neighbors were the first to send the special edition of Vantage live from the White House throughout this week. Yes, Hindu Mandir we're on our way to Tel Aviv. Pretty measure, but it's also the perfect way to drive.
I don't think that
Prime Minister of Bhutan, Sherin Thagbir. Welcome to
60% of the world's
office. Prime Minister Modi did the iron.
We were actually
How are you doing? How do you like? It's been 1 year since that meeting. Iron bars separate you from the outside. Out the vote effort. Trump had, it says, and at $4.3 trillion. 4.3 300 billion by 2030. That's what we need to tackle climate change.